Quando mamma t'ha fatto, quando mamma t'ha fatto, voi sapete come facette, voi sapete come facette. Ben bastasti carne belle, ben bastasti carne belle. Tutto quelle che mettete, tutto quelle che mettete. 100 rose incappucciate, tinta martula ammiscata.
This is Nonna Elena, and we are going to be making chiacchiere, which means words in Italian. And it is called that because you can make the dough into any shape you'd like. So we already have our cup of flour on board, and we sprinkled our teaspoon of yeast around the flour, and we already put our 4th cup of sugar in. And we made a well, and now I'm just going to pour our 2 eggs and our shortening into the center, and Nonna's just gonna go.
Clean it very good. It's all in there. Always take it from here all the way around so it doesn't run away.
So now that all of our egg we completed from the bowl, and now Nonna's just incorporating it all together now. Alright, so Nonna, how do you know when your dough is ready?
Well, it's not. See, it's all broken down. It has to be like a ball, very elastic and smooth.
Okay,
So right now it's kind of dry, so we can add a little bit of milk. Sometimes it does that. The lard does that. See, the butter, it's more creamy. The lard is not.
So if you use butter, you might not have to do this, but if you use lard, you might have to.
So you can use the butter if you want.
So Nonna, when do we eat this? What time would you just make this for fun, or when would you make this?
Well, it's a dessert. Like I said, we used to use it at the day before
Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras, yeah. Fat Wednesday, because after that, just because it has the lard and it comes from an animal, you're not supposed to eat that after Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So that's why they eat it before that. And we used to call it Carnevale, which is Halloween for you guys.
Oh yeah, now it's more incorporated all the time.
Is it? Okay.
So now that our dough is nice and smooth and ready, we're gonna put it in the fridge for an hour, and we're just gonna wrap it in some cling wrap. Okie dokie. Alright, so now that our dough is done out of the fridge, it's done being chilled, we have a separate bowl over here just to keep it moist. So now we're gonna cut a little section of the dough, and we're gonna put it through the pasta machine to make sheets of dough. Yeah, so when you were growing up, did you use a pasta machine?
No, there was no pasta machine. My mom had the pasta machine in her hand. She used a broomstick. She would make a huge, big sheet, thin, and then she used to cut it with this that has a little dentation. And then she used to make the bowl or anything else you want. Cool. Now we have a machine, pasta machine, which Grandpa,
he added a motor to it.
Yeah,
instead of the handle.
Instead of to put the handle in here and you gotta go like this, you put a motor. And I'll show you. So when you use the machine, you see there's this regulator. You go all the way to the first one. See? Okay. You do it a couple of times. Perfect, let's say, no ribbon. You go one by one until you reach the
thickness you want.
the thickness you want. Okay. Once you do all these things, just always put a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick. Okay? You can make the whole thing. We're gonna make it really good looking. We do the edging. Come on. Okay? Then you can do it wider, whatever you want to. See. Press it pretty good. Okay? Now you can do a bow with it.
Do you use the whole strip, or should we cut it?
If you want to, see, if you want to make a bow, you just make a bow. There you go. You can use your imagination. See, when this is fried, it's going to open it and it's going to flap up.
Ooh.
See, the
Cool.
chiacchiere, the words, or just make the edges so they look nice. You can do this again after. You can pull it, or you can make a bow tie.
Cool. All right then.
Okay, do that here. You can do one over here. Even if it stretches a little bit, it doesn't matter. When they fry, they puff off.
Wait, so will they be like doughy in the center, or like?
No, they go.
We have no more dough. Okay, so now we're at the end of the dough, and this is what it mostly looks like. And we already have in the skillet, a box of lard that Nonna melted. Okay, and now Nonna's just gonna put them in.
You know when you do it? You do very, very slow. See, like this. Very gently. They don't overflow the pan, otherwise the oil's gonna, the lard is gonna get cold and it won't cook. Okay, see, just like that.
Okay.
And you have to be really careful because they fry fast. See, they have to be like golden. Okay?
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, and that's because the dough is thin.
And then after they're done, where do you put them? On paper towel?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see, this is almost done. You can take it out. Let me see. This.
And they cool off pretty quickly too.
You can sprinkle with the powdered sugar if you like. Oh, just keep on eating the way it is. Watch it when you put it them in. See, this is the problem when they used to make it and they used to hide it. For the people like that, they would have finished before the feast would come up, and then there were no more.
So this is the end product. They look really good. And we added some powdered sugar on the top. So Nonna, how do you say it in your dialect?
Cunecchelle.
And that means the same thing?
Yes.
Alright, so you want to eat, I want to eat it. Okay.
Go ahead, let me know how they are.
Thank you, Nonna.
You did a good job.
Done.
No, it's not. You see? It has to be nice and smooth. See you later. You want to do the other ones?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Don't put it too close. See, it's fast, huh? Okay.